I think that in the black community, young black kids also need lots of examples of success, because they have to be able to see that there's a pathway in order for them to build that successful life.
These remarks, which were made by Minister Ramson, have created a fury of negative comments from the general public, who through the use of social media have registered their stark disagreement. Prominent political and other leaders in the Guyanese society, including opposition leader Joseph Harmon, have also come forward to express their disdain with the comments. There have also been calls for him to issue a public apology. And even though the comments were made a few days ago, it would seem that Guyanese are not ready to forget the minister's statements. On Tuesday, a veteran trade unionist, Lincoln Lewis, expressed the belief that the statement made by the minister was demonizing to persons in the Afro Guyanese community, and it must be condemned.
He wasn't bold enough to conceptualize it, but he was more bold to speak about it, to vocalize it. And what these guys are doing, they are pitting groups against each other.
Lewis further alleges that the minister's statement can open the doors to extreme marginalization and conflict between races.
What these guys are doing, they are pitting groups against each other. It can be, what they're doing is starting a process, not only of marginalization, but they're starting a process that can lead to the races clashing. And that's what I'm fearful of.
Additionally, political activist Dr. David Hines believes that the minister's remarks were disrespectful and distasteful, but not at all surprising to him.
What has been happening is that the PPP government has been using its power in a very racially prejudiced way. And so what we heard there from Mr. Ramson is something that has its genesis in prejudice plus power.
Hines opined that the minister's comments suggest that the Afro Guyanese community is incapable of generating role models.
What Mr. Ramson said, that he saw his father waking up every morning and going to work. He's insinuating that in the black community, we do not wake up in the mornings and see our fathers dress and go to work. That is the assumption there.
Meanwhile, social activist Gadaki Amsterdam, in a separate telephone interview, described the minister's comment as racist and dehumanizing.
And that is what Ramson attempted to do with those comments. Take away from black people the respect they have for themselves and for their leaders, and to dehumanize them.
While the minister sought to offer clarity via Facebook video on Monday, Gadaki shared the view that the damage has already been done and it cannot be forgotten. Meanwhile, in response to the deafening silence from the Ethnic Relations Commission on this issue, this newscast contacted the Public Relations Officer Shiv Nandla to attain his view. He related that at present the Commission's board has been dissolved, and as such the Commission is only performing administrative duties. When asked when the board will be reconvened, Nandla stated that he is unsure. For the HDP Nightly News, Kendell Richmond.